It's CJ from GTA San Andreas. I was always loving video games. Ever since I was like 5 years old, I've been playing video games. But over the past few years, there have been some things that scared the living dookie out of me. And today, we're going to be taking a look at them. Here are the top 3 things that scared me in video games. Number 1. Clanker's Cavern in Banjo-Kazooie. Now, if you don't know what or who Banjo-Kazooie is, it was an old game on the N64 made by Rare, who also made Donkey Kong 64 and the Donkey Kong Country series itself back in the 90s. But Clanker's Cavern was kind of a traumatizing experience for me. Let's check it out. You see, the things that scared me in Clanker's Cavern were mostly the inhabited creatures that lived there. I'll tell you about them now. First, we have the Metal Shark. Now, the Metal Shark is located at the middle of the cavern. His name is Clanker, and he's the witch Grunty. He's her garbage disposal. And he wants you to get him out of the water. Not so scary, right? Well, wrong. You see, after you go out of the water, he'll tell you, "Hey, could you go in my stomach for me? I feel bad." Not only was the inside scary, it was gross too. It was so detailed. Everything that a human would have was what the shark had. Okay, you would go inside and see intestines. You would see rib cages. You would see everything. It was just so gross. Ugh, it's gross. What's worse than the shark's insides are the mutant crabs. They're called mutasnippets. And what they do, they claw the crap out of you. Plus, they have those horrendously big eyes. And I'm talking like really cartoony big eyes. The big claws, everything. Like, how did they manage to get a girl? I don't know. But it's gross. It's awkward. It's scary. Whenever I saw those things, I would just scream. And I almost broke my controller. Like I said, these goofy looking creatures were worse than the shark's insides. Okay, so don't go into their area. Just run. A thing that scared me even more when I was a little kid was when I was playing on the NES. I was playing Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. And when I finally got to the final boss, he looks scary as heck, bro. I mean, look at this. That's a real ghost. It's supposed to be Dracula, right? Why does he look like a skeleton? Honestly, I gotta say, he looks better in the first and third one than he ever does in the freaking sequel. I mean, look at him. He's a skeleton. He doesn't look like a vampire. He looks like that lady from The Nun. He looks more like he does her than he does Dracula. What were they thinking? That's crazy. And the first time I saw him, he scared the living ghost out of me. My soul. It was so scary. I couldn't even breathe. He looks scarier in the fan art than he does in the actual game. I mean, they got the entire thing right. But why? Why does he look like a skeleton? This isn't Coco. This isn't Undertale. Then what is it? It's Castlevania, a game about vampires. What in God's name did you do? The last thing that scared me as a kid were the bosses in Contra for the NES. This one, the Xenomorph one, it scared the dookie out of me. Literally, I could feel the doo-doo licking against my thighs. Oh, tell me this ain't real. Tell me this ain't real. What is this? Oh, that's right. It's a Konami game. It has to look weird. Yeah. So, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.